students, why many of our children are out of school is insecurity, but there's also the economic factor. Let's talk about the hike in fees, for instance, at the universities and in unity schools. We hear university management now saying the increment is due to high inflation and that they aren't generating enough. Now we've seen protests by students in Unilag where the management is threatening to shut down the school. What is government doing to salvage the situation?
Well, the first thing to note is that tuition is free, and the president has reiterated this many times in the universities. And then, secondly, the government also has a constitutional duty to offer education at the basic level in the first 9 years of children in Nigeria. Now, while tuition is free, universities have been challenged all over in the cost of keeping students, in the cost of providing the various services, like electricity, for instance. If you take Unilag, the Vice Chancellor reported very recently that they spend about 180 million a month just on energy, on electricity, not to talk about diesel, not to talk about the other running costs, water, academic support services, conferences, researches, and all such needs. Now, particularly since the skyrocketing prices of goods and services in the last few months, they have been quite challenged, honestly, to meet all these things. And it's only appropriate that parents make some contribution, make some sacrifices to the welfare and well-being of their wards when they are in the university. And I wouldn't even call it a charge because since tuition is free. So it's basically some modest contribution to some of these things. However, this government being a very listening government, we are discussing with the vice chancellors of this university. If it can be less, if they can do with less than what they have charged so far. And I think in the days and weeks ahead, there may be changes in this regard. But
Prof,